He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Now, there's absolutely nothing like responding to a call to apprehend a wanted felon. And of course, we know that all crime is bad. But when the suspect is wanted on crimes that possibly involve children, it's especially tough for any law enforcement officer to have to deal with. And it took me years to learn how to separate my personal emotions from the calls that I responded to. And honestly, I never mastered it. However, I always knew that even though some calls made me extremely angry, losing my composure wouldn't be a smart decision. So today, guys, we get a view of the Frederick County Sheriff's Office arriving at a motel, and they're trying to apprehend a white male, Jack Primer, who's wanted on a felony warrant for some very disturbing things. And this is why these calls have to be conducted with planning and strategy. And the deputies likely gathered all the intel on this guy, they confirmed that he's there, and now they have to execute. And as the deputies knock a few times, a male does acknowledge them and asks from behind the closed door, "What do you want?" And we do see that there's multiple deputies in the hallway on either side of the door, which is smart because you never want to stand right in front of the door because many times these people are armed. After realizing that he's not coming out peacefully, the deputies along with the Frederick City Police evacuate the area because this is now a barricaded wanted felon. So they cover all of the exits, making sure that he can't escape. And then gunshots are heard from the suspect's room. So the deputies use the 40mm sponge round. And as the suspect leaves his room briefly with a gun in his left hand, the deputies are forced to fire their weapons. And after a wounded suspect throws his gun down, which we learn was a BB gun, he lays down in the hallway and the deputies use a tactical approach and cuff him up. And this is why police have to remain in control of their emotions, because now they have to provide first aid. Now in the end, guys, none of us are judge, jury, or executioner. And when I hear people committing crimes like this, I do get angry. I'm human, because I have 3 children myself. And yes, they may be adults now, but they were children once, and they have children of their own. But do remember this, the 5th Amendment of the United States Constitution guarantees citizens that no one should be deprived of life, property, or liberty without following the due process of the law. And what is due process? It's a fundamental principle of fairness in all legal matters, both civil and criminal, especially in the courts. And even though it might be difficult, we have to trust due process and not take the law into our own hands. Because if we do, we're no different than the criminals.